Hi guys, I'm Mr. Earthy, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about why most people don't have money at the end of the month. Now, that is a very complicated question. However, there's a simple and a difficult answer, right? The simple one is that it's because of money management, and the difficult one is what are we spending our money on as a society. And right now, at the moment, I believe that there's such a magic influence in social media and in how the clothes and music is developed, that all of it is pretty much controlled. Like everyone is pretty much the same. We're living amongst a very sheep-like society. You know what I mean? You go to a big park, and if there's people of a similar age, like around the teens, so 16 to, so to say, 19, you'll see that a lot of them are primarily the same and dress up in a very similar manner and carry the ego and the personality around in a very similar way, which is to exaggerate and to bring on as much attention as they can onto themselves. Now that might be because we are humans, and we are very, I mean, we look for acceptance all the time, right? Since we're in kindergarten, since we're little, we look for acceptance, we look for everyone to like us. And that is why so many people don't stick to their true selves, because we are in this constant hurry to try and impress people, have a friendship group, or, have a place that you can call your own, or your home, or so to say, like a group of friends that you can call family, or a place where you really fit in, right? You've got your hierarchy, or however you want to call it, and it's sort of like comforting to a lot of people. People feel a lot like at home and a lot like under control, as well as having the comfort of knowing that you've got people around you that are in a similar state of mind like you. Now, most of the time, what you get in these sort of groups is that people tend to grow up, right? They tend to grow up, or see that, if there's like a bully group or something, that it's not really cool to take that type of energy out, or maybe find out something that the bullies were hiding about why they're actually bullying, because there's always a deeper meaning to it. And it's like you just grow out of people, and you don't really need to explain what happened or why you changed in a certain way. Simply and live to impress others. That is a big thing that a lot of people are doing nowadays, and I was guilty of this myself, right? I was living and I wasn't really concentrating on how I felt or what I thought would bring me happiness, or so to say, be a successful purchase or a way of spending money. But a lot of people feel the pressure to be someone who they're not, and to also spend money and feel a bit more like a bit more higher up in the hierarchy, because you see like people, sometimes being stingy, or in a way not wanting to spend all their money around their friends, or maybe not spend as much money on something that people are spending money on. And it's not necessarily that those people are broke, so to say, or don't really want to spend. It's just they may have a bit more money control, and actually understand that to get out here, you really do need to invest into yourself and invest into the things that you enjoy, so that you may progress in it. Someone explained to me why weed is not legalized, however tobacco is. And even though right now they're having to put all these pictures and tell you all these disclaimers of what is going to happen to you if you keep smoking it and stuff like that, they're still selling it, because it's such a big market share, and it's such a big, like, profitable thing to do. Like, you're literally making so much money off it, you wouldn't want to stop selling it. And I feel like weed may be healthier for you. I'm not gonna say it is, because there's a lot of speculations and things. But however, yes, there's more reported deaths and things that tobacco creates, and especially cigarettes. Cigarettes have so many other chemicals and toxins inside it that tobacco doesn't, that just destroy your body from the insides. And I think next year they're planning on banning tobacco. So like the actual pouches, they're gonna be banned, and they're only gonna be selling cigarettes. So that's just more to show that they are not really trying to keep us healthy. They're just kind of trying to take care, because we are vulnerable as humans. We do get addicted, and we do sometimes let things control of us and take charge in our lives. However, the way it's being handled at the moment is disgusting, because like, how can you stop selling something that's meant to be a bit more healthier for you? It's like pretty much now cutting out every single vape from the planet and just saying, no, you got to go back to smoking cigarettes every single day and destroying your lungs furthermore. So in that sense, I do believe that the use of drugs such like sugar and tobacco and stuff like this is being very extreme right now, and I feel like maybe that might be also why this whole movement of veganism and stuff is being about. um However, yes, that is a big reason, because we want to have all these things around us 24/7, and most of the time working normally is just pretty much impossible to do that, and also have this massive amount of rent to pay, as well as other taxes and insurance on your car, and all these things that you would never think as a kid that you have to worry about. However, yeah, that is a primarily reason why people do go broke. And I feel like looking into yourself and understanding your pros and cons in a way of handling money as well as other things is very important, because then you can see what's wrong and you can go about it. Imagine it's like a Sims character and you're pretty much just changing the bad things that it's doing into good things, or maybe limiting it in certain situations. You know what I mean? So that's all I wanted to say for today, and I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. And make sure you're getting that vitamin D from the sun and staying blessed.